Hey guys, this is Chandana B. Welcome back to our channel. From the College of Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering at Bangalore. From the Department of Information Science of Engineering, 6th semester. Today we are discussing the subject called as Web Technology and its applications. And today we are discussing that contents called as introducing the table and the basic table structure and the spanning rows and columns and additional table elements and using the tables for layout. How the forms works. Well, the forms are constructed with the HTML elements. A form also requires some type of server-side resources that process the user's form input. And the process began with a request for a HTML page that contains some type of form on it. This could be something as complex as the user registration form or as simple as a search box. After the user fills out the form, this needs to be some mechanism for submitting the form data back to the server, and this is achieved via a submit button. But through the JavaScript, it is possible to submit the form data using some other type of mechanism. Because the interaction between the browser and the web server is governed by the HTTP protocol, the form data must be sent to the server via a standard HTTP request. Introducing forms. Forms provides an alternative way to interact with a web server. Forms provide a much richer mechanism, and using a form, the user can be enter text, choose the items from the listers and the click buttons, and typically the program running on the server will like we take the input from the HTML forms and do something with the subsequent HTML based on that inputs. There were the control for the entering the text and the control for choosing from the list and the buttons and the checkbox and radio buttons. HTML file has added a number of new control as well as more customization options for the existing controls. Introducing tables. A table in the HTML is created using the tag called table element and can be used to represent the information, and the tables can be used to display the calendars and the financial data and the pricing tables and the many other type of data. HTML table can be contain any type of data like a numbers and text and images and the forms and even other tables. Basic table structures. What is this basic table structures of HTML? An HTML table consists of one tag collection table element and one or the more tier THTD tables of an elements. The tier tag element defines the table row and the TH tag elements defines the table header, and the TD elements defines a table cell, and an HTML table may also include the caption, crow group, color group, and TED and T food and T bodies elements of many tags also. And T HTML table consists any number of rows like a TR tag, and each row contains any number of tables data cells TD tags, and we indicate header data by using the TH tag instead of the TD tag element. Spanning rows and columns. Two keys features above the tables are: the first is the all content must be appears with the TD or the TH container tags. The second one is that each row must have the same number of TD or the TH containers. There is a way to change this second behavior or the future through the code, and this was a table and additional table elements. The caption tag elements is used to provide the brief title or the description of the table, and which improves the accessibility of the table. and is strongly recommended. We can use the caption set CSS property to change the position of the caption below the table. The tag, TED and T-foot and the T-body elements tends to practice to be user quite and infrequently, but makes some sense of the tables with a large number of rows. The property we can set via these two elements or the borders, backgrounds, width and the visibility, and only if they are not overridden in a TD, TH, TR tag elements. When come to the part of using tables for the layout, HTML tables were frequently used in the used to create the page layouts, and the problems are like major problems are like it dramatically increase the size of HTML document, and the second one is the resulting makeup is not an asymmetric because the tables are the meant to indicate the tabular data. Using the table for the layout result in the page that is not accessible. What one is last third one? This is the main thing. Using the tables for the layout results in the page that is not accessible. It never gonna be accessibility, which will be not having the accessibility content. So we all covered is like. Introducing the tables and the basic table structures and the spanning rows and columns and the additional table elements and using the tables for the layout. Thank you.